Good day, good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to the MyGridironFace live stream, man. We're back. I think it's been, 2 weeks? Yeah, since we've been together.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, been a minute. 2 3 weeks. I don't know when. I know he had an event 1 minute, I had an event the next minute, and I had to do a solo act. But guess what? We back though, man. So we are back. We're going to go over some highlights, some stories that came over this week and everything like that, or the past couple weeks or whatever, and catching up on some things and stuff like that. D-Long, tell everybody what kind of shirt you got on today. I forgot what kind of shirt you got.
I'm kind of fit. I'm sort of fat. I'm trying, y'all. You feel me?
He really trying.
Food too good, man.
Hey, hey, look. He said, man, hey, look, he does some meal prep thing. He turned me on to this female. I was like, man, I need the whole time, because I do it. I'm tired of getting up every day, having to cook and do all that crazy stuff. Then I go get something to eat. Man, I'm so glad I found you. But at any rate, man, we're going to go over a whole bunch of other stuff, man. Shout out to the New York Knicks. They won last night in 53 years, and they tore up the city.
Man, fucked it up. I can't blame them. If I'm a fan for 53 years,
53 years.
Think if you my age, in your 30s.
Right.
That was your first time ever seeing the Lynch.
Right.
I'm finna act up. I'm finna act up.
Been at the plum food. Man, look, it took a school bus's ass. Like, I'm like, man.
I'd have been with him.
I don't know. Atlanta, we don't do stuff like that. No, we don't tear that up. We gonna party though. Here's one thing about Atlanta. Look, we gonna party. Now them YNs out there.
So you already starting out this bull.
What you talking about?
So if the Falcons was to win the Super Bowl.
Oh man, it's over. Listen, whoa. Listen, we gonna tear that up. We gonna be look. Every club in Atlanta, every club in Atlanta gonna be a millionaire if Atlanta win the Super Bowl. I'm letting you know right now. But guess what though? The fact that New York won the championship last night, I got a belief and the feeling that the Falcons win the 2028, and we're gonna win the World Cup. We'll talk about the World Cup in a minute though. Hey, I'm just saying, hey, anything's possible nowadays. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about?
That's how you start the show off.
Hey man, we can start.
Wow.
Wilding, bro.
Wow,
hey, listen,
y'all.
anything is possible.
Yes. All right, KG. All right, KG. Anything's possible, huh?
Yeah, I know anything's possible. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the show, man. Man, check this out, man. Patrick Mahomes, man. Yeah, your boy. Hold on, let me go to Patrick Mahomes real quick. Man, let me tell you something. Patrick Mahomes, man. Old boy signed a deal with Patrick Mahomes. Let me go here. Now, Patrick Mahomes, right? The Chiefs are adding 2 years to Patrick Mahomes' contract. In a reworked contract, this ties to him, Kansas City. This ties him to Kansas City through 2023. The value of $504.75 million. Sources told ESPN, a value that makes him the NFL deal, the first NFL $500,000 contract. Believe it or not. Now, of that, the deal is worth, the new money in the deal is worth $239.5 million, which is relatively, pretty much guaranteed at signing. So, oh boy, he got a bag, bro. D-Long, man, your thoughts on this right here, man.
I mean, I ain't trying to take no shots at no other quarterback. But you got people like Trevor Lawrence making 55. You got quarterbacks making, all these quarterbacks, Pat Mahomes like what? Number like 12?
All time.
Quarterback?
All time?
Right now. I'm talking about in the league before this deal, he was like number 12.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, nobody has won more than him.
Right.
Nobody has been to the Super Bowl in the league right now more than him. Nobody has won more Super Bowls. So, it's like, we knew this was going to happen.
Right, exactly.
He took a team-friendly deal at first.
Right.
Keep the team together, pay this person, pay that person. At the end of the day, Pat Mahomes is Pat Mahomes. You got to pay him.
Yeah.
For $64 million a year? Crazy.
How long? But check this out. This right here. This is something very unique about it. He won on a torn ACL and got a big deal. No, he don't play a lot of snaps.
Pat.
But yeah, he Pat. Yeah, he is Patrick Mahomes, boy.
You know how many teams would pay for that? Half the league.
Right.
Give him whatever he wants.
Right.
So,
yeah. His birthday the day after mine too. He's a Virgo like me. That's right. Virgo Nation. Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of Virgos, Jalen Brunson, New York Knicks, won championship. Virgo too. Yes, it's Virgo time, folks. It really is. But anyway, yeah. But let me ask you a question. Does this have some major cap hits though? I'm quite sure it's gonna have some cap hit somewhere.
But we see contracts like this all the time. First couple years, team friendly. Then they end up restructuring the deal, turning it into like a signing bonus, so it's not a set. So I mean, we just seen when he took the 10-year, $500 million. So
right,
and they still was be able to sign people. Plus, we already know if it's on defense, they'll let them go, draft somebody, then bring them back.
Right.
See, Jared Sneed just went back to the.
Yeah.
He just went back over there.
Right.
He went and got his bag, realized, I had it good on the Chiefs. Y'all want me back?
Right.
I come back.
Right.
And so it's just, and then you got to realize it's one of the best GMs over there, and Reed, one of the best coaches.
Right.
Players love playing for him, so they're going to do what they can to stay there.
Right. Exactly.
The only person that really we seen Kansas City really have a problem when it came to contract was Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, yeah.
Other than that, you haven't heard much saying, "Oh, I don't want to be here," this and that. Of course, you had Chris Jones. He wanted more money than they ended up.
They gave it to him, yeah.
So it's not like they not paying. They not the Bengals.
Right. No, right.
They ain't the Bengals.
But they not cheap. They ain't funny.
Yeah, they trying
stingy.
to win.
Right. Exactly.
And in order to win, you need a quarterback, and you have the best quarterback in the league. So go on, lock him up until he retires.
And you know what? The only way you lead the Chiefs is that you go to a better team. It's only like 2 or 3 teams out there: the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Patriots. And
the who?
Hey,
Rams,
Seahawks, and the Patriots.
You missing the team?
I said, well, the Ravens or
no.
Or the Broncos.
There you go. Talking about we're just an AFC check. Stop it.
Okay, all right. Rams, Seahawks, Patriots, and Broncos. Okay, 4 teams. All right.
In Bo Nix, we believe.
Yeah, they do believe in Bo Nix. We're just gonna see what happens with that whole thing right there.
Super Bowl.
Hey, that's interesting.
We got some maniacs on that team.
Yeah, that's interesting. No, I actually like that possibility though. Yeah. Hey, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Remember, Orange and Blue won championship last night in basketball, so it might be Orange and Blue in football. I mean,
saying we ain't won a Super Bowl since 2015. You just said to open the show, anything's possible.
Anything's possible. Yeah,
anything's possible.
Man, y'all got Jalen Waddle too. That's crazy work right there.
Yeah, we about to, we finna get into
And
it.
speaking of receivers, we're gonna go ahead and go to another receiver, man. Brandon Ayuk, man. Hey, your boy is taking crazy shots, man. Brandon Ayuk pretty much going in on the San Francisco 49ers. Pretty much, he said that, and another thing, he said this in quote, and another thing, you want to know why they really mad, though? Ayuk at 28 said, they mad because they stupid. Damn. They dumb. They mad. They paid me $50 million in 8 months and then voided the guarantees for 2027. Well, actually, they voided for 2026, but he's going to get paid 2027. And he says, continuing to quote, I'm about to be on a new team in 2027. They mad at themselves for real. They acting like they mad at me, but they stupid ass mad at themselves. Man, your boy. Brandon Ayuk pretty much going off on the 49ers. He's like, you gonna pay me to talk trash about you. You know what I'm saying?
Look here, man. I understand freedom of speech.
Right.
You can say what you want. But this is another instance to where the NFL, why they don't have fully guaranteed contracts.
Right.
First, it was Deshaun Watson with $230 million.
Right.
Then he was in massage parlors getting freaky.
Paying for pussy, but go ahead.
Now you got a receiver that held out, finally got your contract.
And played in 2 years almost.
Off an ACL injury, signed you with good faith. You do this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you up 50, whatever. You're going to be on a new team, but it's like, if I'm a new team, I'm not signing to no contract like that.
No. He's 28.
Now I'm putting in so many rules to protect myself.
Right.
So now you're going to mess up the market for other receivers. Everybody always say, the most divas are where? Wide receivers. And now you sit here and call the team stupid. Pretty much, like you said, you got paid not even to play. You didn't even try.
Right.
You didn't show up no OTAs, no nothing.
No MCAs, no OTAs.
Like, you didn't care about nothing.
Yeah.
You got paid just like,
Let me ask you a question real quick. Should NFL players get guaranteed contracts?
See,
I'm only saying that because, okay, think about this right here. Okay. Basketball. You get injured every now and then. Baseball, you rather gonna get injured. Hockey, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the NHL does too.
Well, they get paid to fight, so
yeah,
they don't care. I know they got good health insurance.
Yeah, but at the same time, NFL, it's like you're relatively a hit away from ending your whole career.
It's the most violent sport.
Right, it's violent sport. Should they get guaranteed contracts?
See, this
Cause I'm on the fence on
like,
that.
this is why I gotta play devil advocate. I say yes, because you got some people, like you said, even in college, you one hit away or one blown knee to never playing again.
Right.
So you need that financial stability to make sure, like, okay, if I sign this 4-year, 5-year, 180 mil, or how you see the quarterbacks 200 some mil, it's fully guaranteed.
Okay.
So I know if I play 2 or 3 of those years of that contract, I only got 2 years left.
Right.
So if I get hurt and I miss a year, I still should get fully paid for that.
Right.
But then we have instances with, look at Deshaun Watson.
Right.
First player to ever get a fully guaranteed contract.
Right.
Fucked it up.
Right.
Brandon Ayuk gets his contract.
Mess it up. Right.
Michael Thomas breaks the NFL receiving for receptions in a year, gets paid, fucks it up.
Yeah.
So it's hard to be like, I agree, because like you love to see people get paid because we don't know what they put in the off season,
right?
Training, tax on their body, because you got to think about it. They retire, some people retire 34, 35.
Right.
Can barely walk.
Right.
Or you see people with their hands, their fingers bent way over here.
Right,
like,
right.
That's something you got to live the rest of his life.
Right.
But then you got just certain instances where a GM or owner can be like, well, we paid him and look what he did.
Right.
Or the minute he paid, he didn't perform it.
Right.
Another one, old school one, Albert Hainsworth.
Yes.
For
Tennessee Titans.
First
and then went up to Washington and bumped. Yeah, he bumped down.
$100 million.
Right.
And you out here stepping on niggas' heads. So it's like, it's just certain, it's like they say, one bad apple can ruin the bunch.
Ruin the whole bunch.
And they have different scenarios of different players they can pick, like, well, we paid him to play. Mm-hmm. Or we paid him. So why would I give him fully guaranteed? Then he has all the leverage. Because no matter what he does, I still have to pay him.
I'd be like, look, dude, anything you do is detrimental, bro. I'm gonna avoid your contract. But they ain't gonna go for that. Hey, you go ahead and go somewhere else.
What player gonna sign it? I'm gonna give you fully guaranteed, but if you fuck up, I'm taking my contract back. Oh no, I ain't signing that.
Okay, go ahead on.
So that's the devil advocate. Like, I agree, but I can't blame owners for not.
Right.
It's like I can't be like, oh, they just being cheap. Like,
right.
It's still a business. I gotta protect myself.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna make you the highest paid player, then 2 years later you're not even on my team.
I mean, like Jamar Chase. I mean, he got his money, but wanting to spend on somebody. Like, what? He was good, but it's like, come on.
It's just certain players you like, we gotta pay him.
Right. But then again, you get paid to go spend on somebody or go do something crazy. But speaking of contracts.
So you got Puka biting bitches.
Oh.
He ain't got paid yet.
Puka doing some old Epstein, NFL Epstein stuff, ain't it?
This is
what? Now, speaking of which.
It's a hard one.
Jalen Coker, wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers, signed you talk about contracts, right? Signed a 3-year, $35 million extension, right? Basically, him, Jalen Coker, take McMillan, take your McMillan, Chuba Hubbard, Bryce Young. Carolina got their offense pretty much is set in stone. Pretty much they extended his contract 35. It was $35 million total contract over 3 years, things of nature. So his agent told Ian Rappaport that in the NFL Network, and he said Coker was an exclusive rights free agent this year and was set to be restricted free agent in 2027. Now he basically is going to be sticking with Carolina, and the new deal. With this new deal, it could be $41 million in incentives and things of that nature. So pretty much your thoughts on Jalen Coker being, on that remaining on the Carolina staff, pretty much playing opposite, pairing up with Tech McMillan and Chuba Hubbard and Bryce Young and things of that nature.
Contracts like this, I call it a proven contract. It's you've been consistent, we're building here, but now it's like, show me something.
Right.
Take that next leap.
Okay.
Into the wide receiver. Like, of course, Aaron Rodgers not gonna be in the top 5, top 10.
No.
But you can have a solid career and help us win.
Is it okay? Is it safe to say he's a good number 2?
Yeah.
A Devontae Smith type is
T. Higgins,
Yeah. Well, Devontae Smith might be the number 1 man over there. That AJ gone.
He's number 1.
Right. But back then, before AJ Brown got traded,
but you always need a good number 2.
Right.
That's what people forget. If you just got a dominant number 1, you have no one else. All right, let's take him out. We seen with the Texans.
Right.
Oh, Nico Collins and
Tank Dell or
don't worry about it. We're just gonna double him, and we seen the Texas offense.
Right. And
so you need The more weapons you have, the better.
Right.
Yes, you're going to deal with your number one wanting the ball, like with CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, but guess what? They figured it out.
Right.
And we seen Dak put up impressive numbers because you have, really you can say 1 and 2, but you have 1A, 1B.
Right. Well, yeah, 1 and 1B, yeah.
Carolina seen that last year when they was playing the Rams.
So is it a 1A? Is he a 1B or is it a good number 2?
No, he's number 2.
Okay.
Nick Miller already taking that job.
Right. No, well, 1A and 1B, but then he's 1 and 2. Yeah, right. He's a rookie of the year too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
we got to deal with him.
It's just the way they build it, and it's good because you keeping the offense together.
Right.
Like, of course, you have teams bring in new people that come into the system, but when you already have a system set and you're building.
Right.
So you just bringing that continuity. He already knows Bryce. I'm sure they work out in the offseason together. So they just look for him to have a big year. And like you said, with incentives mean if you got a certain amount of catches or yards or touchdowns, prove yourself.
Right.
We'll give you a little extra if you go above and beyond.
Right.
So
that's crazy right now. Now, speaking of which,
and
man.
that contract won't be full and guaranteed because of Brandon Ayuk just saying.
You don't think so?
Nah, they can't.
3 year, $35 million deal?
That's a good deal, but yeah, I'm gonna make sure I take care of myself too now in case you fuck up or
right.
You act like you don't want to play. Okay, don't worry about it. We're gonna get you up out of here.
Oh yeah, get them up out of here. Okay, so basically, got a lot of kind of things going on.
Yeah, because owners talk, so
Oh yeah.
They're gonna talk to each other about certain players.
Right.
How you feel about giving this contract? We seen this. How's his attitude? It's just gonna now. It's gonna be more in detail. They're gonna be more inclined.
Right.
Like, yeah, we gotta take you to the ring to even sign you for another year.
Right. That's great. Now,
second contract, that's always a big one. Like, yeah, we gonna make.
Yeah.
Sure.
You got the second one, the little prime be like a little on the way out there. Now, speaking of wide receivers, right? Henry Ruggs III. You know about that whole thing with Henry Ruggs III,
Such
man.
a sad story.
It was just such a sad, very sad story. So, basically last week, he was relatively denied parole. So basically, the story reads is this right here. Ex-NFL player Henry Ruggs was denied parole nearly 5 years after killing a woman in a car crash in Las Vegas. The Nevada Board of Parole Commissioners ruled on Friday. And it says Ruggs, former first-round pick, Raiders wide receiver, drove a sports car at a speed of 156 miles an hour. He was drunk in the city, slammed into a vehicle that killed the driver, Tina Tentor, and her dog, Max Tentor. She was actually 23 years old. Pretty much, he's actually due for mandatory parole next year. However, he tried to get parole this time. They denied him. But however, in 3 more months, he is eligible to come back in 3 more months to apply again in August. I think it's August or September. If he doesn't get it this time, get denied the next time. Next August 2027, it's mandatory parole. So your thoughts on that, though? So can he? I mean, do you think he'll get it, or will it be a year? Or
anybody that know the legal system of parole, it's hard to get on parole. The very first time, 9 times out of 10, you always no matter who you are.
Okay.
It's depending on the crime. Since it was somebody did die.
Right.
It's just like Nick Saban said, man. It was just a sad situation to where all somebody had to do was tell him no.
Hold on. This is the crazy part about it. Do you know his best friend died in a car? No. His best friend, I think his best friend was drinking one night. He didn't hit nobody, but he died in a car crash. He was DUI. I mean, I guess he was behind the wheel, drunk or whatever. Somebody hit him, something like that, and he gets. His friend died drunk, DUI behind the wheel, hit a second car crash, died. He does the same thing. Normally you would think that. Let me get away from this.
He just needed that one person to tell him no. Hey, get my keys. Nah, you can't drive today. You drunk, bro? No. Right. Everybody needs that one person.
And he was in the car with a female too.
And it's just, I understand, one mistake, we got to think about it. We got to put this in perspective. Mm-hmm. Henry Ruggs hasn't did anything else.
No.
Like, if you go back and look, this was his only mistake in his life.
Right.
Yes, I know somebody passed away, rest in peace, everything. Like, if he gets on parole, I feel like he should get a second chance. Mm-hmm. This is something he learned from.
Right.
This is something he can go speak on with drunk driving, and it's a terrible situation that happened.
Right.
But it's also a situation that happens a lot in this world that we just don't speak on.
Right.
Because a lot of people drunk drive getting wrecked, they're not famous.
Right.
But we also have to put awareness on that. We have to figure out ways to stop this from ever happening.
Right.
Because like Nick Saban said, one mistake ruined a young man's career and possibly his life.
Right.
Luckily, he's young. I'm sure he stayed in shape, this and that. But if I'm the NFL, just give him a chance.
Right.
I hate. Like I said, I'm not trying to downplay anybody.
Right.
But you got people like Max Crosby was going through what he was going through. Darren Waller was going through what he was going through.
Right.
And they turned it around, and now we don't even talk about Max Crosby's past.
Hey, we even like, hey, look, I couldn't even forgot about that until you brought it up.
Max Crosby don't bring it up. No one thinks about him being, alcohol abuse or whatever he was on, drugs. We don't think about that anymore.
Right.
Because he changed his life for the better. So I feel like let Henry Ruggs get the same chance. And then, the Raiders.
Y'all the Raiders.
Y'all need help anyway.
They need help. Fernando Mendoza can use Ashton Genty. They can use a little help.
Y'all do need a receiver.
Yeah, hey, listen, Henry Ruggs, Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty, Fernando Mendoza.
And I'm looking at it like, man, he fresh. He ain't took no hits.
Ooh.
All he got to do is get back in football shape. Probably still kept his speed.
Right.
Just
speaking of which,
I feel like the NFL they probably gonna end up suspending him before they reinstate him. How they do.
Yeah, and also in 3 months he gets to go back. Like I said, once again, in 3 months he goes back up for parole. If he gets denied again, August 24th of 2027 will be his mandatory parole.
As long as he get
more likely he could be out. If not this year, definitely by next year. Now, speaking of which, there's other legal matters.
Or he could come to Denver, right? With
he not coming to Denver. You can hang that up,
and then just bring the Bama boys back together like they was in college. Just saying.
You know what though? We're gonna get on Denver in a minute. Well, you already know what we're gonna talk about. But at the same time, speaking of another legal situation,
you leave JC alone.
I know your boy, not your boy, but Deron Lee has relatively been indicted on a murder charge by the Hamilton County grand jury. That's actually Nashville, Tennessee. And pretty much, man, the way I'll go through everything he did. So basically, it said the state is pursuing a first-degree murder conviction. He basically, is being indicted for killing his girlfriend. They're pursuing a first-degree murder conviction, which carries a life sentence. So the decision on whether to pursue the death penalty against Lee will be made up in the coming weeks. And pretty much, he's accused of killing Gabriella Perpetuo, 29 in February. So the medical examiner listed Perpetuo's cause of death of multiple blunt force injuries. An autopsy report listed 12 different injuries, including multiple hematomas, bone fractures, and stab wounds. Shit. That's, whoo, man, what the hell is going on? He's a former first-round draft pick, too. Former first-round draft pick, too. So, that's crazy right there.
Yeah, this one right here, this is a touchy subject.
You're very touchy.
Knowing domestic abuse, violence, it's always one of the hardest things to talk about.
Right.
But 2 points, I don't want to offend anybody.
Right.
We also got to realize, just because they're athletes, they famous, they on TV, they still normal people too.
Right.
They still got demons. They still got this or that.
Right.
And I just feel like, as a man, on this message, you gotta go get help.
Yeah.
You gotta go get help.
Right.
You gotta get that under control. You can't just think, I can control this person. You just gotta go get help.
Right.
And then I feel like they need to have more outreaches, or we need to have more programs where women feel more inclined to speak on domestic violence.
Right. Because
a lot of women go through domestic violence and it gets to the point that's all they know.
Right.
So it's like they stuck in it, or you'll see a girl get out of domestic violence.
Right.
And then he'll trick her back into it's too late. So I just feel like we need an outlet. I'm not just saying it shouldn't just be women doing the outlet for men. We should have men that's helping protect women from domestic violence.
Right.
Like, it should be an outreach where you can talk to a man about it.
Right.
And understand, like, nah, real man, if he love you, he'll never treat you like this.
Well, I put it like this. I'm trying to help a woman right now. And it's kind of like, she calls me, well, she don't call me no more. I mean, we still cool, but it's like, she called me like, look, yo, get about that situation. Every time she called me, he did this, he did that. He ain't abusive, but it's just like he just doing stupid stuff. Yeah. He messing you up with everything he doing, not physically, but more so mentally and emotionally.
All that.
And it's kind of like, yo, and the more she tell me, I'm like, listen, I told you once before. Everybody knows how to tell her, even females and males. See, some women you can tell all day, and they still, I'm like, what am I telling you for?
But see, that's why I feel like the program is to show them how to get out of it. Cause like with us, like it's easy for us to tell them, hey, you gotta leave this alone, but it's harder for us to understand completely because we're not in the situation.
That's true.
Cause and this men go through the mess violence too.
Right.
The spouse may feel like, cause they always say the most dangerous time when somebody in domestic abuse is when you try to leave.
Right.
Cause now they feel you're taking their power away, this and that, and that's when it turns to violence, and that's when we get cases like what we're speaking on now.
Right.
So it's like we need to build people up or have them reach out so we can tell them like, yo, they're showing the red flags immediately.
Right.
Like this could turn into this. And they need to we just have to make people feel comfortable enough to be like, yo, I need to talk about this domestic violence.
Right.
I need to find the best way to get out of this safely.
Right.
And it's just, and nowadays I'm just, man, hey, it's a lot of women that's been domestic. Hey, man, y'all just gotta get y'all shit together.
For real, man. It's kind of like
go to therapy.
What I don't understand is, dude, you got a pocket full of money. It's like,
money don't fix everything.
It don't fix everything, but dude,
fix everything.
I got a pocket full of money. Like, yo, why am I even focused on you? Like, you tripping like that, man? You know what? Let me go. That's why you gotta have. If you single, you in the NFL, NBA, you got a pocket full of money. Yo, you need to have your stable of them, dog. I'm just telling you. Oh, you just made a success. Period. You ain't married and settled down. You just gotta have you more than one. You gotta have options, bro. I hate to tell you that.
And just keep your fucking hands to yourself.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourself. Yeah, really do.
You get that mad when you feel like you finna hit a female, just walk away.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm like, I ain't finna argue. I'm just finna go on over here.
Yeah,
and
just leave. Go say a prayer or something.
You gotta listen. Men don't know to understand the power. Women love attention, and they hate people ignore. They hate it when the man ignore them. You got the power to ignore her and walk away. They're gonna make her crazy, dog. Yeah, we have to understand that right there. Now, speaking of which, moving on, talking about the domestic violence situation. Yo, boy, we're gonna talk about the Broncos. How about them Broncos, my boy? Jeez. Yo, boy, talking about domestic violence, bro. Jonathan Cooper, man.
He's a maniac.
Yeah, he's a maniac. He's arrested. Listen, he was arrested again, allegedly violating protection order. So basically, him and his girlfriend got locked up earlier this month. I think it's June 4th, if I'm not mistaken. They got locked up earlier this month. Then when they went to court on Monday, the judge issued a protection order. He relatively violated that and got arrested again, man. I mean, pretty much he was booked into the Douglas County, Colorado jail, and pretty much he remained in custody as of Friday morning when the court hearing was scheduled. I don't know if he, and also it says the protection order had been placed for Cooper's girlfriend after 2 additional charges, including felony charge, a second-degree assault by strangulation, oh my God, were added from his June 4th. So they gave him another charge. Again, domestic violence. And the Broncos went on to say in the statement, we're disappointed to learn of Jonathan Cooper's arrest on Thursday and continue to review this matter. He was a misdemeanor domestic violence charges. Pleaded not guilty, man. What the hell you do that for when you plead not guilty and you violate protection order? But at any rate, your thoughts on these D-Long? Man,
that nigga got CTE.
Yeah,
it's another one. It's another one of those. Mentally, something's wrong.
Right.
Because for you to get into an argument with your girl, you try to eat her cell phone. He's not there.
Wait, whoa. Time out. Am I missing? Wait, say that one more time. I'm missing something here. What? Because you're a Broncos man, just your player. Yeah. And you know, it like me, James Pierce Jr., I'm more in the details about that. What's details on this thing again?
I think Jonathan Cooper might be worse than him.
No, but what? No, say what you just said again. Allegedly,
it's in the reports that when they got to arguing, he started trying to eat her phone. He was that mad at her for. I guess she was supposed to be.
Wait, I thought you said I thought he was going through the phone. He tried to eat the phone.
No, he tried to eat the phone.
The fuck?
The first time they got arrested. That's when they got the restraining order. Then he showed up the next day.
Wait, what?
But like Sean, I'm like Sean Payton. We're letting the NFL take care of this. And whatever they come down with, whatever suspension, them will go get Von Miller. And so that nigga crazy. Cause
I thought he went through the phone. They said eat the phone. Like, hold on.
He went through the phone, then he tried to. They said,
hold on, he went through the phone, and then she got mad. He tried to eat it.
They got it too. He tried to eat her phone.
So hold on. Who gonna court biting people? He eating phones.
Yeah,
Like,
he actually bit the phone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got CTE. I think we got maniacs out here, man. Them to the Super Bowl. I'm saying, but right now it's all speculation.
Yeah, speculation.
All speculation.
Eating phones. Man, what the fuck?
That just sounds crazy, but in this world, you never know anymore. So.
Yeah, you never. Yeah, you really never know, man. What's going on? With that
he's one of. He needs. If any of this is true, you need help.
Yeah.
There's no way you can explain to me if you my homie. Like, yeah, I went to a phone to try to eat it. Yeah, something. We'll go get you some help.
Right.
And it's okay to be somebody's friend to let them know they need help.
Yeah, they definitely. Yeah, here.
This is one of those situations. There's nothing you can say. I'm fine. No, you're not. No.
But you know what though? He might come to work and ball out and be regular in the locker room, on the field, and all that stuff. But behind the scenes, you're like, oh wait, I didn't know he did all that.
That's not helping. And once again, that's not helping your situation. Because all the owners, Sean Payton can say is, he's a stand-up guy when he's here.
Right.
You can't control what nobody does with their life.
Right.
You can be a Tom Brady and go home and kill somebody. That still doesn't stop you from going to prison.
No.
The judge don't care who you are.
Mm-mm.
I mean, unless you're from Boston.
Unless you what now?
Unless you're from Boston, you play for the Patriots. Slap on the
unless you Jalen Brunson though. Well, anyway.
So, it's just one of those. It's another one of those situations where this had to spur from something that happened in your previous life.
Exactly.
Your previous life before you even got to that.
Exactly.
And it's something that you need to figure out before it gets to the point of no return.
Exactly.
And it's getting to that point where NFL doesn't. We've seen what they do with domestic violence.
Right.
We've seen Ray Rice what happened.
Oh, you know what? The crazy part, they try to cover for him, but see, they had him covered. But when TMZ put it out, they said, you know what? Throw him to the wolves.
You gone.
Yeah, but see, they try to protect him, but like, no, we can't. We got to watch our hands for this one. Yeah.
Look at Kareem Hunt when he kicked the female. Look how long it took him to get back in the NFL.
Right.
We've seen.
And see, here's the thing about it right here, and here's the whole thing about it. We're in an age where it's cameras everywhere. They got the Ring cameras at the door.
This is social media era.
Social media. They got flock cameras outside on telephone poles. Drones. You know, and I heard this right here. Do you know if you shoot a gun, they got sensors in the camera so they can detect the gunshot if you shoot a gun.
Oh, that's crazy.
And it will alert the police, and the police will get right there. Oh man, listen, you can't do that nowadays. Yeah. You look, everybody got a Ring camera in the neighborhood.
Oh, 100%.
I got a Ring camera. I'm in an apartment, I got a Ring camera. Some girl go crazy.
I got one in the crib too.
Right. In an apartment, in a house, flock camera, they got stuff everywhere. Now, speaking of which, listen.
I'm praying for him though. He needs some help.
Wait, yeah, he really gonna need help.
But that shows you it's maniacs in Colorado. Denver to the Super Bowl. I don't mean to make fun of this. I ain't trying to make a joke. I'm just saying. We got maniacs on the team. We have nothing to lose right now.
Yo,
we mad that we didn't make the Super Bowl because Bo Nix got hurt.
Hey.
Not Jonathan Cooper crashing out. He not the only one gonna crash out, but we just gonna crash it on the field.
He gonna be biting somebody's helmet in a minute.
If we
Josh Travis took cleats.
If we win those games, I don't care what he does on the field.
Yeah. I don't care what James Pierce Jr. do.
If he bites somebody on the arm and it causes a fumble, that's a fumble. I don't know how you gonna bite him through the face mask, but do what you gotta do. Denver to the Super Bowl. We got Maniac.
Yeah, Maniac. Yeah, Maniac Bowl. Now, speaking of which, Stephon Diggs, man. Hey, your boy, look, Stephon Diggs, pretty much the tables have really turned for the better for Stephon Diggs, man. Stephon Diggs, man, hey, listen, it has already been said the NFL has relatively concluded their investigation on Stephon Diggs, and pretty much it reads, the NFL has closed a review of wide receiver Stephon Diggs after determining there was insufficient evidence of personal conduct policy violation, a legal official told ESPN's Adam Schefter. Say the decision comes after the former New England Patriot wideout was found not guilty in May of assaulting his private chef in a pay dispute. Diggs pleaded guilty in February. In February to a felony strangulation charge and a misdemeanor assault or battery charge stemming from the alleged dispute, leading to a two-day trial. Man, look, your thoughts on that, D-Lock?
He'll be signed by training camp.
Right.
I think a lot of teams just held off just to see what was going to happen.
Right.
And what to see, like, you know, if the NFL was going to suspend him or give him anything like that. Pretty much if you sign him, you know, why he going through the trial, it's a bad look on the organization. So he's still a great talent. He still had 1,000 yards last year.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Question, real quick.
maybe injuries too, because you got to think about it, it's a lot of young receivers.
Right. Think about this. He gets back with the Patriots with A.J. Brown. Drake made Ramondre Stevenson, A.J. Brown, and Stephon Diggs. And Kayshawn Booty.
Travion Henderson.
Yeah, Travion Henderson and Kayshawn. Boy, Kayshawn, they talking about trading him or something like that. I don't know. Contract dispute going on with him. But let's just say, I know LSU. Anyway, let's just say Kayshawn Booty not there or he stays there. Is that a whoop stick up there in New England?
I mean, you also got to think about they signed Romeo Dobbs too.
There you go right there. So what you need with him for?
So
yeah.
It's one
that's a whoop stick.
It's one of those, he would have to take a veteran minimum to get back to New England. And we already seen last year, he was kind of, some games he was number one, he was quiet, but now, you got to understand, they throwing that to number one over there.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Does it go back to Houston? I'm just saying.
Good fit.
Yeah, when Nico Collins, they can use Stephon Diggs.
Because he was having a great season towards ACL.
Right.
So it's very possible. I just feel like certain teams are going, when they get into training camp, they're going to look at their rosters, see what they need to improve. Because we always see, every year it's always big free agent names that's gotten a little older. They, like Aaron Rodgers, don't want to go through training camp.
Right.
They just stay in shape, and they waiting for that call. So it's one of those, then you know, it's always gonna be injuries. You're gonna have people tear ACLs, you're gonna have people, you know, out for the season for different things. So it's always, you know, you still gotta keep a 53-man roster.
Right.
But if you going into it, it's a couple of
Okay,
seasons.
let me ask you a question real quick. Let's say he don't go to New England. They're probably gonna put him back up. Give me 5 teams, maybe 4. Well, if you can think of 5 teams. If not that many, or as many as you could think of, like the limit is 5. What can you see him being a good fit at? No particular order, just 5 teams.
Miami,
Okay.
because he can get the bulk of the
Reception.
Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas Jr.
And then Brian Thomas can learn from him
Right.
after his sophomore slump. Houston.
Back in Nico Collins, just let that one before, yeah.
This is a crazy.
Go ahead.
I can see him going to Seattle.
I was thinking about that too.
And hate to say it.
The Chiefs.
Yeah, Kansas City.
This nigga got Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy.
Okay.
You said ask Stephon Diggs. I don't know, man. We can come out the bench or
You need a receiver that can just get open.
Okay.
Line him up at X. Get open. See what he did? You see what he did for Josh Allen with the Buffalo?
Hold on. Wait, why you putting him in the X when you got Rasheed Rice at the X?
Nah, I'm putting him at X.
You put him at the X?
Rasheed Rice can use it. I mean, that's the thing. Kansas City you don't have a set. You're gonna move around. You're gonna play the X, the Y, and the Z.
Yeah. So they just have him different.
But if
positions.
I'm looking for a first down, I'm looking for Stephon Diggs. So guess what? He's one of the best route runners.
Yeah, he is.
Him, Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, to me, still to this day,
Right.
in the league.
Right.
Keenan Allen, Stephon Diggs, in no order. Devontae Adams, no order.
No AJ Brown?
The best route runner, dude.
Oh no. Okay, AJ Brown, he's just a good.
He
stretches the field.
He's a freak of nature. He just
Right. He stretches the field.
throw it up in his life. He catches like, oh shit, we got to tackle him.
Right. Yeah. He like a Julio Jones or Terrell
he's one of
Owens or
those.
something. Okay, I got you. I see what you're
He's
saying.
one of those frames you like. We got to double.
Right. Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, smaller frame, but he gonna route you up.
Man, and Romeo Dobbs gonna eat because he gonna have double coverage on AJ Brown.
And he's working more in the slot too, so he's like a bigger Amon St. Brown.
Right. That's crazy right there. Now, moving on, man. We got this. All right. Are y'all ready for some football comedy? Oh, you gonna laugh your ass off on this one, bro. You really gonna laugh your ass off. This is the funniest thing in the world, my boy. This is so funny. You gotta hear this right here. Check this out. Matt Wilson Sr., right? of the Arizona Cardinals, right? Matt Wilson Sr. of the Arizona Cardinals, he was asked about Myles Garrett signing with the Los Angeles Rams, saying that at the end of the day, they got to deal with us. This dude's a linebacker from the Arizona Cardinals said at the end of the day, they got to deal with us.
What do you mean?
In other words, he was asked a question about Myles Garrett signing with the Rams. Mm-hmm. The Rams pretty much probably more like going to be Super Bowl favorite. But this dude coming from the Arizona Cardinals, a no playoff team,
I'm confused.
talking about something they got to deal with us. I'm confused myself. That's why I laughed at it.
Okay. As a competitor, you have to.
Right.
Even if y'all suck, y'all gonna be trash. You can't say that on TV.
Hey, look.
So they set them up for failure.
Look, D-Lump, check this out. The man said at the end of the day, they got to deal with us. Like, wait, hold on. The Rams and the Cardinals. You like the Cleveland Browns of the no, better yet, you like the Miami Dolphins of the New Orleans Saints of the NFC West.
Y'all hear that? Shots.
Oh no, ain't no shot. I'm dropping bombs.
Grenade.
Boom.
Grenade.
Boom.
But I feel like the reporters set them up. You ask somebody that's in that division, of course they're gonna say that. You can't. What are you supposed to say? Oh, they gonna beat our ass. You can't say that.
No. But see, I'm constructive. Like, okay, you know what? I would be constructive about that. Can you hear that? Constructive about that.
No.
Listen, no. I'm like, look, listen. They signed a sack leader. Hey, they got Trent McDuffie. Okay, they've improved on their defense. But guess what? Well.
He better than me. They would ask me, I would have said, fuck Myles Garrett. Fuck the Rams.
They up.
They gotta understand.
Y'all up. You up.
You gotta understand, anybody that's played sports, no matter what level you played at, you're a competitor. You can't ask me about a rival and expect I'm gonna say something like, well, yeah, they did get Myles Garrett. Like,
no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not.
They gonna beat us both times.
No. I'm not. I won't say that.
They gotta see me.
Yeah, they gotta see you, but at the same time, like,
they gonna beat our ass, but they gotta see me.
But guess what though?
I just feel like
my quarterback. Listen, hold on. Wait. You're Myles Garrett. I'm Mac Wilson. My quarterback. Fuck, I don't know who the hell my quarterback is because the one we got, he acting like he's some big time. He's some hot shit quarterback. What's it? Jacoby Brissett? He a journeyman.
What about your quarterback?
Huh?
What about UGA, former UGA quarterback? Carson Beck.
Yeah. No, Carson Beck. Go ahead on with that. In Miami too. But no, come on, Carson Beck.
He played in the national championship.
He threw 8 interceptions too, though, right? But anyway, same thing he did in Georgia. Went to Miami and did the same thing. Man, listen, it don't matter. No. You don't listen. You got a rookie quarterback, and you got a traveling quarterback, a journeyman quarterback who wants a big time deal. Are you crazy?
But then you got Marvin Harrison Jr., you got Trey McBride, you got
he's slumping. Marvin Harrison Jr. He on the down. Well, he's gonna mature. He got a sophomore slump. But yeah, he have a down year. But at the same time, my quarterback,
he can turn to his dad.
He ain't nothing like he dead.
It's possible.
It's always possible.
Anything's possible. Remember?
Yeah, you did say that. Anything's possible.
Won the NBA championship.
I don't know, man. That shit.
Denver to the Super Bowl. Oh, my bad.
Oh,
so anything's possible.
Orange and blue. Like I said, they orange and blue and everything, right? But anyway,
you see them boys?
LSU. Yeah, we see them right there. Oh man, yeah, when they had Joe. What's it?
Second greatest college team to ever play.
Yeah. Second greatest college team. Yeah.
So,
anyway,
he had to say that.
They gotta see it.
That'd be like if Myles Garrett went to the Saints and somebody asked you how you feel about it. What you gonna say?
Oh shit!
They
What I'm
tell
gonna
you
say?
the Saints automatically better than y'all because of Myles Garrett. What you gonna say?
They not though, but you just one goddamn player. Hold on, wait, time out. They one player. Hold on, you got okay, Myles Garrett. Like it was a Cleveland, just one player. But get what? What other weapon do they got? Wait, time out. What? Okay, the Rams, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Karen
Williams.
Yeah, Karen Williams,
Blake
Blake Quarles, Matthew Stafford. They on defense. You know, we had Trent McDuffie, Javon Verse.
He gone.
Well, he gone. Yeah, Jared Verse. Yeah, my bad. Jared Verse, he gone. But at the same time, LA just still had a consistent defense. But they had people down there. New Orleans ain't got nobody. Oh, Chris Olave.
So if New Orleans had the same, if everybody that was on the Rams was on New Orleans, that was New Orleans roster.
Oh shit! Hey, hold on.
They're like, how you feel about the Saints? They better than the Falcons. They gonna beat y'all every year. You gonna agree to that? No, you not.
Bro, listen, I gotta call it. I'm not calling it what it is, but like, hey, we gonna beat them. We gonna be good to beat them, motherfucker though.
In your mind, you gonna be like, man, that's a nasty team. Out loud, you're like, we still got a chance. Like you say, you don't win championships on paper. You still gotta go out there and perform.
Hey, LA proved it though.
Any Sunday, anybody can be beat.
On any given Sunday. That's a good point there.
That's a great movie too, but anybody can be beat.
Right, anybody can be beat.
You need a Willie Beeman.
You crazy. But at any rate, go ahead and moving on, man. We got another little interesting story coming up. Now, of course you know. I know, right?
We'll see them niggas week 3.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Now, the FIFA World Cup. I'm only talking about this. Well, the FIFA World Cup, man, I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't following that. When is it?
It's why? You didn't see that game on Friday?
Oh, it's already started.
It's already started, my boy.
Oh, it's downtown?
Yeah, no, it started in LA. Dude, the United States, 4-1 of Paraguay. Woo! Put a whoop stick on them. 4-1 in LA. Oh, we blew them out. But one dude is a black guy. Falopin, some crazy name. He's from America. Born of Nigerian parents. He scored 2 goals back to back. Beat him 4-1. But at any rate, not even that. And tomorrow starts in Atlanta tomorrow. You know, in the ATL starts in Atlanta tomorrow. But however, but the World Cup. Now, I'm gonna talk about this because this right here. The World Cup has relatively, replaced all the stadiums. Now, all the NFL stadiums, where these games are at, they relatively replaced the actual turf with dirt and grass. Dirt with grass.
At least they care about their players.
I know. But I'm okay. I'm making the point down. Let me get to a point real quick. Now, the whole thing is that a story had come out last week that the NFL players raised concern. It says, FIFA spared no expense to ensure every World Cup game will be played on grass. NFL players are wondering why their league won't do the same.
Because the owners are cheap. They don't pay for the maintenance.
That's exactly what it is.
Everybody already realize it. What people don't understand, with grass, you got to have the right environment. You have to have people take care of it. That's a year-round job.
Right.
But the NFL doesn't want to pay people just, you got to think about it. That's 32.
Right, 32 NFL teams.
That you have to pay.
Right.
To make sure the grass is upkeep, it's cut, it's growing correctly. Until, just roll out the turf.
Right.
You know what? Just take it back in. We ain't got to worry about it. Just sit it to the side. So they're not worried about the players' health. They're just worried about how can I shave this 50 cents off this dollar so I ain't got to spend this $4.
Right.
That's why you see people at MetLife don't like playing it at MetLife.
Right.
Because a lot of ACLs have been torn on that turf.
Right. Now, I was going to say this right here. Now, I meant to do this research earlier. Now, since we're talking about it, he said half of the league uses basically natural grass. Basically, bless you, 15 out of 30 teams, 32, basically half. Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City. Allegiant, Las Vegas. Empower Field, your Broncos, natural grass.
Yeah. We care.
First Energy Stadium, Cleveland. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami. Lambeau Field, Green Bay, I figured that was. M&T, Baltimore Ravens. Nissan Stadium. Raymond James Stadium. Soldier Field. State Farm in Arizona. TIAA or TIAA Bank Field, Jacksonville. And FedEx Field, which is actually Washington Commanders. And Acrisure Stadium in Steelers. So half the team does that. And like you said, a lot of players are complaining about, playing on the actual turf. You basically playing on carpet, so to speak.
You can just wear tennis shoes on turf.
Right.
You know, cleats.
Right.
But as you can see, if you look at, like, you named all the stadiums that play on grass, all the ones that play on turf. If you just go down the list of what players, where they got hurt at.
Michael Penix, ACL.
9 out of 10 is where?
Actual turf.
Sure. Odell tears his ACL. His neighbor tears his ACL.
Right.
Same field.
So hold up.
Exact same field.
Here's what I don't understand. Hold up. Say Malik Neighbors and who else?
Odell told.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Odell. No, Odell told his in L.A. Oh, AstroTurf. Same thing.
And the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl, yeah. Yeah. Super Bowl. So.
Or twice.
Which one he told? In L.A. twice? Or?
No, he told one in L.A., then he told
one in New York.
MetLife Stadium.
Yeah.
And Malik Neighbors tears his too at MetLife Stadium.
And the whole thing is that I don't understand. Why y'all building a $1 billion stadium but got $10,000 AstroTurf?
That's what I'm saying. You spending for this stadium gonna be $4.2 billion. But
the AstroTurf is $100,000.
But your players are the ones get hurt on your own field. What?
Wow. Yeah, you playing on carpet. Yeah, you playing on carpet. Yeah. And then look, this is the crazy part. They take it, they have a concert, right? They roll it up, have a concert, and roll it back out.
That's it.
I'm like,
That's why they do it, because they ain't gotta. They can host whatever they want on this field. Ain't gotta worry about moving this, make sure this is
right.
This is upkeep. This
right.
Well, it's not the football season. Roll it up, put it in the closet. Wait, whoa. Season about to kick off. All right, roll it out. Come on.
Right.
It's game time.
And you know what? In all these stadiums that got that World Cup in these stadiums, whether in all North America, Mexico, United States, and Canada, these stadiums that have these World Cup matches, they can have no concerts. They're all something.
Yeah, but then look at the overseas games.
Right.
They play on grass. Players not even used to it. They slipping everywhere because they're not accustomed to using grass.
Right.
You see all the games. You don't see somebody.
Right. I see
go through 4 or 5 different pairs of cleats in the first half.
Right.
Oh, they gotta get their foot down. I ain't never seen this much slipping because you don't slip on turf.
Right.
When you plant your leg stays.
Right.
And that's why you have so many injuries.
Right.
And then if the top people keep getting hurt, guess what? The ratings go down.
Right.
You have somebody like us that love football. We'll watch it, but a casual like, yeah, I'm finna tune into. Okay, never mind. Joe Burrow. Okay,
right.
Never mind.
Hold on. Here's the deal about it. You know what another issue is? A lot of these players, I won't say not. I would say 95, 90% of them who come out of college came from natural grass. In high school, natural grass. College, natural grass. NFL, AstroTurf, now your body is having to get adjusted.
So let's say from Texas. Because they say you looking like college stage. I mean, Texas is different.
Yeah, I know Buford High School, too. I think Buford High School got AstroTurf, too. But
I mean, that's like a Texas team. If you put it in the Texas circuit. Just certain teams, like, Texas, they breed football.
Yeah, they do. Georgia
some of them
too.
stadiums, but I understand, but most of the time, you're playing on grass.
You're right.
Then you go to a D1 school, some of them have turf. Boys State, bluegrass.
Like I said, 95%.
But the
everybody else
top
got
schools,
natural grass.
You're gonna be on grass. Then it's like, everywhere I go is, like, I get drafted. Like, let's say, like you said, you get drafted to Denver, you're on grass.
You're on grass, yeah.
And you travel away, it's like, I'm gonna play on this.
Right.
I don't know how to plant right then. Out for the season.
Right. And then look, this is the most offensive part right here. You gotta put them little rubber pillars in there, too. What's the point?
What is this? You're not doing nothing.
Oh, look, the only thing the rubber pillars do is, like, if they catch the ball and the receiver drags his foot, the pillars will come up, replay, okay, touchdown. That's all you got right there.
And you gotta realize they don't want to spray the lines on the field before every game.
Right.
So that's why fix the end zone when it fades. It's just
right.
It's being lazy.
Right.
They looking at it, the turf is cheap. It saves me money, and they don't have to worry about protecting the players because, God forbid, they just sit in the owner's box.
Now, State Farm. Now, I like the Arizona one. They got the best one. I'll tell you why. Because their grass, they on their field rolls out into a greenhouse.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
It rolls into a greenhouse.
You have the blueprint of how to do it to
right.
make it easier for you.
Right.
Like you said, you can roll it back to the greenhouse. Guess what? You still can have concerts, do whatever. Guess what?
Right.
It's time. Roll the grass back out.
Right.
If it needs maintenance, you have your team there to do it, and it's already getting the nutrition,
right.
everything it needs.
Right.
And then, like you said, the NFL season, you in the off season. So guess what? You ain't got to paint no lines yet. You don't need them yet.
No.
It's just
let them take care of doing the off season, and then go to the greenhouse. It's warm and climbing and all that stuff.
It's just the fact they want to we got turf. We ain't got to worry about maintenance. We ain't got to cut nothing. We ain't got to put no water down. We ain't got to do none of that.
Right.
The end zone gonna look how the end zone supposed to look. Boom. Let's go out here. They get hurt. That's how owners looking.
Wow, that's crazy right there.
Well, I mean, I'm paying you so many amount of millions, so you shouldn't even worry
Yeah,
about
you
that.
paying me something, and then it ain't guaranteed. I'm gonna go out there and hurt myself.
And I gotta live my life after this.
Man,
I don't want to be 40 with 80-year-old knees.
Man, look, I knew one guy played football, NFL, not Tony Martin. No, not him. Another player. He had been playing for so long, been banged up for so long. Took him 2 hours to get. No. Got out of bed. Took him 2 hours to get now. Couldn't even walk.
I think they understand about that.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy about that. But moving on. We're going to college now. We are in the college now. So pretty much. Hold on. You know what? Let's go to Texas Tech real quick. I'm gonna go to Texas Tech. Man, this is crazy right here. Now you know about the Brendan Sorsby situation, right?
Yep.
He got reinstated by the judge of Lubbock, Texas. Reinstated him. He's able to play his 2026 season, right? Pretty much the school's relatively sticking by him and everything. 3 stories have come out. Pretty much the coaches and the ADs, a lot of college coaches and athletic directors across college football. This is according to Pete Thamel and Matt Olson of ESPN. Coaches, ADs discussed it, stunned with the Brendan Sorsby ruling. And a lot of them are pissed off about it. Also, not only that, according to Brad Crawford of CBS Sports, Brendan Sorsby fallout, Georgia and Nebraska boycott future games for Texas Tech as Big 12, Big 10 mold action. So pretty much UGA, Nebraska, maybe some other schools may come out to boycott all sports. Basketball, football, baseball, whatever it is, we don't want to play them because of this whole thing right here. And also, not only that, it's like I said, 3 stories into one. The athletic director pretty much is talking about he's defending the action as basically the schools are showing no signs of backing down from that ruling. I mean, Texas Tech said, fuck y'all and y'all mama, pretty much in a roundabout way.
All I'm saying is, Calvin really was in the NFL. He made a $1,500 bet, and he was suspended for a year. Mm-hmm. We got people in the NBA making bets. Terry Rozier, he got to pay his contract back.
All of it?
Yeah, the whole $26 million. But this is my thing. I can't blame Georgia or Nebraska.
Right.
Because if I play y'all, how I know this game counts? I know y'all got people that are eligible that's supposed to be playing.
Right. So in other words, are you saying that they could possibly vacate their game?
I mean,
no, I'm only asking because
if the head coach or the, like you say, the AD over there say, "Oh, we're not playing this game. Just don't book."
Right.
But this is where it gets dangerous. Because you got many teams that do that. What if Texas Tech makes the playoffs? If Texas Tech make the playoffs this year, how do people feel about it? Because you're gonna be like, he shouldn't be playing. How can he gamble this amount of money or making this many bets and he's still playing?
Right.
So how I know if he has a bad game, he didn't bet on himself to have a bad game? Then they're gonna think how I know he didn't bet on other players he's playing against to have a good game.
Let me ask you, do you think everybody got out for Texas Tech then? Not in terms of Georgia and Nebraska boycotting. Maybe other schools are going to boycott, but like the Big 12 and other schools who they got to play, do they have it out for them? Is it more so than just football with them now?
Yeah, this is personal.
Okay.
Because in my mind, y'all done cheated.
Right.
Granted, he was like what, the number 2 or number 3 ranked transfer?
Right, transfer. Yeah.
And every top school wanted him.
Right.
Chose Texas Tech. Then it's
and
like,
then LSU wanted him too at one point, right? Yeah.
He was like, hold on, number 1, it was him, Sam Levy, but we got Sam. I'm glad.
Sam Levy, yeah.
Sam didn't do none of that. So cool. But it's that simple fact. It's like, of course, if you're a fan of Texas Tech, you're going to make every excuse of it wasn't that bad, but it doesn't make sense.
Right.
When
he's gambled everywhere he went. And Cincinnati, Indiana, like.
Yeah, and it's not like this is rumors. He said it. It's not like somebody just made this up. It's proof that he did this.
Right.
But it's like, now what do you do? Or if they're ranked, does the NCAA feel some type of way?
Hell yeah.
But let's say they rank right, they lose a game. Do they fall lower?
Hell yeah.
Or do they fall? But guess what? Now I got to file a junction because now you're attacking me in my rank because of this. You're trying to make sure I don't make the playoffs.
Hold on. Watch this right here.
It's one of those.
Big 12. Hold on.
I just think it's a bad look. He shouldn't have played. He shouldn't have been able to play.
Hold on. The judge ruled against him. You know, I guess the judge was relatively
think about it. Now all of a sudden, if I'm going to any school and I do something like that, and the NCAA say I can't play, let me go find a judge and say I can.
Exactly. The same thing they did with Trinidad Chambliss. The Mississippi judge ruled in his favor.
So let me just go find a judge in my state.
Right.
That's probably a fan. He's probably a booster. He's probably putting money into. Guess what? I'm gonna play.
Right.
So now you showing kids can do whatever they want.
Well, hold on. Now remember, Patrick Mahomes is a quarterback. Was the alumni there? So, and my homeboy.
Look here.
Uh-huh.
Here. You know what? He didn't win shit.
He got influence.
He put up crazy numbers. But if I'm in NCAA, I don't care about that. No.
No, I'm just saying, no. I'm talking about the influence. He might have influence over there.
He should not be allowed to play.
Right. So this is their schedule right here.
We don't play him, so I don't care.
They got a cupcake schedule anyway. ACU, I don't know who the hell that is. They got Oregon State, Houston, Sam Houston. They got Colorado, Arizona State, Cincinnati. Arizona. Arizona. Actually, Arizona Wildcats. Then they got whoa. What the hell am I? Okay, I went too far down. Then they got hold on, let me go to the schedule. Wait, what the hell? Let's get I gotta go all the way down. Okay, all right. They got ACU, Oregon State, Houston, Sam Houston, Colorado, Arizona State, Cincinnati, Arizona, as in the Wildcats, West Virginia, Oklahoma State, Baylor, TCU. Oh man, they pretty much win.
It's not like an undefeated schedule.
Right.
But guess what? They didn't play them. They go to the Big 12 championship to win. They're in the playoffs.
So in other words,
now you're upset because like he shouldn't be playing.
Right.
Think if he has like a Heisman candidate year, you don't want him to win on Heisman.
He ain't gonna win on that Heisman.
But if he puts up the best numbers, how can?
Who the hell did you play?
It don't matter.
Dude, listen, it's like me and you playing a Pop Warner team. We go out and get 80 sacks. Like, wait, what?
Oh, we gonna dominate. And I better be defensive player of the year. I didn't make the schedule. This happened between the Big 12, my AD, my head coach. I just play. If I perform, I need to be an All-American, all that. Well, guess what? People gonna be like, well, he shouldn't even be playing this year.
Right.
If it weren't for a judge, you wouldn't be playing.
Somebody go upset. You don't think
If I'm like Baylor, TCU, he shouldn't play. This win shouldn't count. So guess what? I'm going to a judge. Like, this shouldn't go. I'm going to file an appeal for the NCAA that this game doesn't count. You're going to have a shit show.
Yeah. And then it's like they messed that whole thing up. Now, speaking of which, another wide receiver got cleared to play. Tristan Smith of Clemson. He pretty much filed an injunction against the NCAA. And pretty much it's more so in Brandon Sorsby type situation.
You were gambling too?
No. My bad. No. What it was a Brandon Sorsby Trinidad Chambliss situation where they sued the NCAA and the judge ready to file an injunction against the NCAA. It reads this. Carolina wide receiver Tristan Smith received a temporary injunction, which all of them did, against the NCAA from a South Carolina judge on Friday. Remember, he found a judge, Clemson, South Carolina, judge in South Carolina, judge in Texas, judge in Mississippi, clearing the way for him to play this season. Smith has sued the NCAA in January after the organization denied his waiver for a fifth season of eligibility, arguing the decision was a hallmark, capricious, and arbitrary treatment based on similar waivers that were granted to former junior college players like himself. So, again, we got another situation where the judges are deciding whether they get to play or not. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a judge. That's my favorite team. So, hey, you can play.
Same thing with Mississippi judge and Texas judge.
I don't care what the NCAA says. You playing. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Yeah.
And just go to the draft after that. So, guess what? They can't do nothing to you after the season over with.
Right.
It's one of those, man.
In other words, let me get a little something up on the table.
And we're going to see more of this happen.
Right. And you know what? And get what? And the schools might pay the judge. They might not pay the judge, but I'm quite sure somebody in school, some booster, somebody gave, hey, here you go, a little $100,000.
Hey, that's his conspiracy theory. I agree, though.
There you go.
People getting paid off.
Yes. $250. Oh, you can play. Yeah.
Hey, just say you're a booster. It's a phone.
Right. Pay for your campaign.
You running next year? Yeah. I support you. It's like that, man.
You're right. Things like that. That's crazy right there, man. So like I say, a lot of people get sued. I mean, injustice and everything like that. Now, speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and go, oh, well, I had one in here, right? What was the other
I told
one?
people the NCAA was going like this. Many NILs got in.
Right. Now, all right. Now, UFL. We're going to cover the end. Just one on UFL United Bowls yesterday. Congratulations to the Louisville team. I don't know what the mascot is. I'm sorry. I'm not big on the UFL. I'm getting into it. They beat the DC Defenders, though.
They've been good for the past couple of years, too. DC
Really?
Defenders?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. They've been like the juggernaut of the UFL, man. Like, they're always like in the championship or winning it. So, big ups.
Yeah. So it was actually the Louisville Kings. Yeah, they beat the DC Defenders.
It gotta be a new team
yesterday.
because I didn't hear about them last year.
Yeah. No. I think they were a new team.
Good. I mean, it's expanding, man.
Right. So they won yesterday in Louisville, things of that nature. Actually, I watched some of the game yesterday, and stuff, and actually, it was pretty intriguing, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie.
So there were a new, actually, they just came about October 7th, 2025.
That'll be a new team.
Yeah. This is a brand new team that just won the UFL. That's
Hey,
crazy
man,
work right
UFL,
there.
if y'all need some commentators or something, hey, I'll
We
let
here
your
for it.
boys.
Holla at your boys for real. Now, speaking of which, let's go ahead and get to some other. Now, I know everybody, this is relatively a football show,
I know where this is going.
and we're doing with some football, but we're going to get that whole thing last, that very last
I know
one.
where we're going.
But, talk NBA real quick. The New York Knicks, yo son, yo B, yo God, we champs, yo. So, the New York Knicks, man, beat the San Antonio Spurs last night. He'll talk about some basketball real quick. Man, that's crazy right there. They beat the Spurs 94 to 90. The Spurs are up. The Spurs are relatively up the whole damn time. And New York just having to come back in all games.
I'm about to say, that's every game that the Knicks won, they were down big.
Right.
Even down by 29 at halftime.
No,
20
at 35 points. It came at 35 points in game 4.
And then they was down 28 in the beginning of the fourth quarter, came back and won.
Right.
But I just want to shout out my homie, Jerron Gifts. I knew him since high school. I'm talking about loyal Knicks fan from New York. All he talked about was the Knicks. So, hey, my boy, y'all deserve that one right there.
You know what, though? Believe it or not,
I love the loyal fans, the ones that stay down regardless, no matter how bad it is, how long the seasons are, how terrible they are over the years. Hey,
right.
I know you still party.
You know what, though? Believe it or not, and you know what? I'm not going to lie. Like, even though Spike Lee from Atlanta, he moved to New York, he ATL, and he just said ATL had to be a New York Knicks fan. But, you know what? I like the fact that Spike Lee got what he deserved, man. Spike had been there buying Patrick Ewing. He was a season ticket holder since Patrick Ewing became a rookie.
Ben Stiller, too.
Yeah, Ben Stiller, man, listen. I'm glad New York got it. And you know what? Believe it or not, the Knicks winning last night, it was good for basketball, if you ask me.
I think it was.
It was good. It was good for. Look, regardless of who, the Hawks are my team. Who your team is? I don't know.
I ain't got no.
Okay, he have an NBA team. He football. LSU Broncos. However, even though I'm a Hawks fan, diehard Hawks fan, but New York winning was good for basketball, man.
State of New York, man.
They stay of New York, man. The Knicks won last night, and that was crazy work. Hey, look, I had said that whoever win the West was gonna win the whole thing, but before the finals came on, I said, you know what? I'm going with New York.
That was completely wrong.
I switched up. But at the same time, it was good for basketball and things of that nature. Now I don't know if they can win again because Jason Tatum had come back off injury. That's why I think Boston had relatively.
I don't think New York cares. They got their championship. I don't think they care.
Yeah, they don't care about
go
that.
back to back. They don't care.
Yeah, they just want it.
They're gonna be partying from here all the way to the next NBA championship, so they don't care.
Right.
It's been 53 years. I'm not worried. I'm not thinking about next year. I don't care.
Yeah, they listen.
Yeah, I'm just.
Hey, listen. They took school buses.
Yeah, it's shot o'clock. Whatever you do, the party, whatever.
It doesn't matter. They took a whole city up.
Whatever your cup of tea is when you party.
Right.
Everybody
you know what? I had San Antonio winning last night, but I was like, they're going to go back to New York and win it. I'm glad they go back to New York and win it. Because, look, they acting crazy already. Had New York won in the Garden on Tuesday, boy.
Bro, they was already hitting Victor with eggs. They was beating up Spurs fans. Nah, you don't want
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people would have died. Man, people would have died that
Yeah,
night. He would have died.
They had to call in like a SWAT team or something, the Navy SEALs.
Bro, let me listen. The police come. Look, they beat on Spurs fan. Police sitting back there just watch them do it. What we gonna do?
Cause them niggas wanted to help them. What you mean?
Look, that all need to take them, drag them out. Hey man, go ahead on, man.
Well, you gotta think about it. You got some Knicks fans that's probably in their 50s. This was their first time to win championship.
That's true too.
Think about it. 53 years.
Right.
It's some people born, all they knew was the Knicks suck.
Right.
And you tell me this the year they finally win?
Right.
Oh, no, I'm acting a fool.
Right.
I don't care about nothing else. I don't even care about NBA season next year.
No.
I'm still living high on the championship.
Right. Knicks this, Knicks that. They don't
say,
care.
oh, y'all didn't make the playoffs, but we won championship last year.
Yeah, don't matter. Hey, look, Jalen Brunson is the king of New York. Jalen Brunson is like a Knicks all time. He's a Knicks all timer now.
He's above Carmelo right now.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
At this very moment.
Hold up. 45 points. 45 points in the finals game. Jalen Brunson is ready to you. He's number one Knicks of all time.
He's above Melo.
Besides Clyde Frazier, Patrick Ewing. Look, you know what? I like the fact that all the old Knicks players were there.
You had to.
I mean, like Patrick Ewing, Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell, Larry Johnson, Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley was there last night. You know he can't go back to the Garden.
Crazy,
but yeah, even Charles Oakley was there last night.
That's he always used to put his hands on folks. He's still with him.
Right. Yeah. Charles Oakley gonna be Charles Oakley. Man, when is the parade? Oh, matter of fact, let me get the parade.
Oh, you gonna know.
No, I want to know.
Burn the city down. You gonna know.
The parade should be, man.
I just like the fact that Jalen Brunson took the pay cut to get his Villanova, like Josh Hart and all them over there.
Right. Took $113 million on the table. He gonna get a big contract this time though.
That shows you that you don't have to take all the money. You can still build a roster.
Right. Right. Okay, ticker tape, about the ticker tape parade. Oh, wait a minute, it is right here. It's on Thursday, June 18th. Yeah, it will go through King of Heroes in Manhattan to honor.
Ooh, a day for Juneteenth? Oh yeah, they bought it.
They finna add for, and then the Friday holiday too. Ain't nobody going to work. Nobody.
About to tell it. New York gonna be shut down.
Yeah. Now you know Kevin Hall, right? He from New York. He told me on when they did the 35 comeback, the 35-point comeback in the Garden on Game 4, he said that this is the stadium, right? Madison Square Garden right in the heart of the city, Manhattan. 10 blocks radius. Police had all that shit blocked off. You couldn't go down there to the Garden. It was a 10-block radius each way. The whole is 10-block radius. And the police right there. You couldn't even get down.
Oh, got a shout out to him too. He a real New York fan.
Right.
Just all New York sports. So hey,
like if the Jets win and the Giants win, that's cool. But see, like and you got some boroughs like Jets, some people like Jets, some people like Giants, but everybody in New York loves Knicks.
It's Knicks, man.
Right.
So,
it's the Knicks. Like Knicks, like it's very because basketball is New York. You know what I'm saying?
So, he a real fan. So hey.
Yeah. Shout out to Kevin Hall, man.
Enjoy your championship too, my
right. I'm for real. I was actually kind of happy. Like, you know what? See Spike Lee with that look, man. Spike Lee in all them games. He got what he wanted. Yeah, that's cool right there. Now, last story of the day, man. Listen, because the big event is about to happen tonight, everybody.
It's fight night.
Fight night. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. USC Freedom 250, man. It's tonight, 8 o'clock at the White House. Dude, they literally turned the South Lawn into an octagon. They literally built it. They built it out like a stadium, bro. 5,000 people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's a main event card too. And they got two. No, they got two main events. They got co-main event and the main event, right? So,
man, the whole card is fire. It doesn't matter. The whole card is crazy.
Right. USC Freedom 250 card. That's crazy. Now we're gonna go ahead and go over some. Oh, I put NFC. My bad. UFC 250. Man, this thing right here. Well, we talked about it. About who's gonna do what, things of that nature. So we're gonna go ahead and go over some predictions and things of that nature. Now, we got Diego Lopez versus Steven Garcia. D-Lump, who do you like in this matchup right here, man?
Diego Lopez. As long as he apply pressure, go forward, test his chin, he'll be all right.
How many? Okay, it's 3 rounds, 5 minutes, right? What round?
Second round.
Oh. Okay.
It's gonna be fireworks tonight.
Is it a knockout or is it a submission or?
Oh, you gonna knock him out? It's gonna be fireworks.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna have a few knockouts on this card. It's about to be one of those.
Okay, all right. So, second matchup. Now, this is for the featherweight title too. It's a featherweight title match. That's the first match tonight. Now, the middleweight, Bo Nickel and Cal Dacus. No, Dacus.
I like Bo Nickel because he's coming off a fight where he didn't fight his best. And I feel like he has something to prove. He's a glorified wrestler. He's been working on his striking.
Okay.
So I feel like that could go. He could win on points on decision.
Okay.
Just from wrestling.
So basically, it's a decision.
Yeah, I feel like he'll get a split decision in that one.
Okay. And that's for the middleweight championship, right? Now, the lightweight. Now, are all these title bouts?
No, not all.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. No. That's the middle. Not championship. This featherweight class was Diego Lopez and Steven Garcia. Middleweight class is Bo Nickel and Kyle Dacus. Now, lightweight, Mauricio Ruffy and Michael Chandler. Man,
it's a toss-up.
Yeah, this is decisions.
This one right here,
it's gonna be a knockout.
I'm gonna go with Michael Chandler.
Okay, on submission or knockout?
I can go knockout.
Third round?
I think they're gonna stand up.
Third round?
This could go first round.
Oh, no.
Either or.
Okay.
Say either or.
Okay.
Could be a knockout. I'm gonna just take my chances. To me, this is a 50-50.
Okay, 50-50. Okay.
50-50 battle.
All right. Heavyweight, Josh Hokett and Derek Lewis.
Look here, y'all. Let me sit up for this.
Oh, boy.
This right here has potential to be fight of the night.
Right.
Anybody that watches the UFC, if you watch John Hokett's last fight against Curtis Blaydes, was one of the most amazing fights in the UFC heavyweight. But what he got to understand, if you stand in front of the Black Beast, the guy that has the most knockouts in UFC history.
Wait, hold on. He had the most in UFC history?
Yes, has the most in UFC history.
He only had 29 fights. Yeah, he got one, no, okay, yeah.
So if you stand in front of him and just decide to throw hands with him, it's going to be a first round
knockout. Okay.
He is known, but if you can get Derek Lewis into the second, third round, his cardio is not that good.
Right, he gonna tire out.
He's not a great wrestler. But one thing he know how to do is throw them bitches.
Okay.
So if Josh Hogan thinks he's just gonna go in there and he's gonna walk forward and just swing, Derek Lewis first round. He's going to Now if he wrestles him, gets him to the ground, gets him tired him out, Josh Hogan.
Okay. So Josh Hogan
depends on how he wants to fight.
All right, so Derek Lewis for the lockout, right? Or Josh Hogan for the
He has a chance to knock Derek Lewis out, but it won't be the first round.
Okay.
They can be in the late round unless he decides to wrestle.
Okay. So it just a toss up. Depends on how they win.
I'm going Derek Lewis.
Okay. Okay, you going Derek Lewis. Okay, that's what I had too, Derek Lewis, in that whole thing. Now we're moving on up. Now we got another. I guess it's your area number 2.
Okay.
Sean O'Malley and Alman Zahabi. I like Sean O'Malley.
Okay, these last three fights, I'm biased.
Okay.
I'm biased.
They're American, right?
Sugar my dog.
He's Sugar.
Sugar O'Malley.
Sugar with the blue and pink hair.
I'm going with Sugar, one of the best strikers ever in the division.
Right. This is bantam. No. This is
bantamweight.
Yeah, bantam.
One of the best strikers in the division to ever fight there.
Right. He got precision too.
But we all know his wrestling is. But if he could keep the distance, use his length, jab, get out of there, stay in the pocket the way he can stay from getting hurt. Oh, Sugar.
Sugar head, baby. He getting it.
The Sugar gonna talk. He gonna talk his shit.
All right. The big one, the big dog, the co-main event. Alex Pereira. Right? Yeah, Pereira. And Cyril Gain.
Charmer. I'm going with Alex Pereira. He is going to be. Go ahead and quote me now.
Right.
The first UFC fighter.
Yeah, multi-weight champion.
To win a title in three different divisions.
Right.
With middleweight, a light heavyweight, and heavyweight tonight.
And if he wins, he's going to face John Jones. I'm waiting on that one.
See, he's knocking Sierra Gang out by the third round.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Knockout.
Right.
Sierra Gang has to wrestle him. But we know Sierra Gang, he's a stand-up guy.
Right.
See what John Jones did from the first round.
Right.
So this is going to be a stand. And Alex Pereira, best attribute is his kickbox.
Yes.
Front leg kick.
Done. He will break your joint.
So that's my dog. So I got to go at it.
I asked for it. Now, the big main event. Leela Topuria and Justin Gaethje.
This one?
Yeah. It depends.
No, man, this one hurts my heart. Because Justin Gaethje is a human highlight.
Right.
He's fought nothing but ranked opponents his whole career. One of the best knockout artists under Derrick Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
But Leela Topuria is undefeated for a reason.
Right. Undefeated, yeah.
This is for any UFC casuals. His last 3 fights, he knocked out people that's never been knocked out. People don't understand. Shout out my boy Mike, because his favorite fighter is Max Holloway. Max Holloway was never knocked out.
Who, Mike Clark?
My other homie.
Okay,
Mike. Max Holloway was never knocked out into a fight. Only one person has knocked Max Holloway. That's Leela Topuria.
Okay.
He also then knocked out Charles Oliveira. This guy is scary because he just started boxing. He used to be a wrestler.
Right.
So he realized, he's like, dang, let's just knock him out and go home.
Right.
And he has precision punching. His boxing is amazing. Like I said, he can wrestle. He has great cardio. He's one of those fighters, like creative fighters.
Right.
Like for his height, you would.
Well, in other words, no matter who he fights, he's finding a way to beat you.
Well, I mean, now he just walks up. And he's just knocking niggas out. Ain't much technique. He just boxing.
Right.
He just know my power and your chin just not gonna mix. You're going to sleep.
Right.
And Justin Gaethje has been knocked out before. Leela Topuria said
it's gonna be a good fight.
So, as much as he hurts,
Topuria.
I would love for Justin Gaethje to go in there and knock Topuria out.
Well, you know what?
I would riot. I would go outside and throw beer bottles for no reason and excitement.
If Justin Gaethje win?
Yes, but that's my heart. That's my heart picking Justin Gaethje.
But your mind says Topuria. Look, let me tell you something. You know Eric, right? Because
either first round or second, I don't see it going past the first or second.
You know, Eric told me about it. He told me about it yesterday. He was looking for you too. And I said, we talked about this earlier today. And he said the same thing you said. Topuria it'd be a first round knockout with Topuria.
Yeah. Justin Gaethje has to get him into the deep water. I mean, like round 4.
How many rounds is it?
Well, the championships are 5. 5
Oh,
rounds.
shit. I thought it was 3 rounds. Okay.
Championships are all 5 rounds.
5 minute rounds? No. Oh, okay. Oh, I know each round is 5 minutes, but
It's 5 minutes.
well, if it's the normal UFC,
It's just
okay.
3 5-minute rounds, but since the championship main event is 5 minutes.
So all these 5 minute rounds? I mean, all these 5 rounds are just.
I know the last 2
are 5 minutes, 5 rounds.
Or 5 rounds. I think.
So these are championships on the line for the last 2.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's 6:32 and everything like that, but pretty much, man. Look, you got the predictions. We talked about football and everything like that. We're gonna be back next week. 6:30. It comes on at 8 o'clock. The previews are on Paramount Plus right now. Start at 5 o'clock for the previews and all that good stuff.
So hey, man,
I can't wait.
Go on, run to the liquor store.
Right.
If you ordering your food, gonna have your food ordered. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, have you a little watch party, and then you can comment and tell me how many picks I got right. Which, if you ask me, I'm gonna
get all of them right. But you sauce them
except the Justin Gaethje fight, because either one of them win, I'm okay.
Now Topuria, like I said, first round knockout. But
Yeah,
anyway, but that's our show for today, guys. We gonna go ahead and get off this thing. Gotta go ahead and get some prep stuff ready so we can watch these fights on Paramount Plus. In my football news, I'll be on tomorrow night, maybe Tuesday morning, and I'm gonna do another NFL college football news blitz. See you guys soon. Holla. Peace out.